A day of terror in New Orleans. The French Quarter fell silent. Music, usually the city's heartbeat, stopped. Gunshots echoed through the streets, replacing the joyous jazz. It was a day that began like any other in New Orleans, vibrant and alive. It ended with the horrific realization terrorism had visited the city, leaving behind a trail of fear and despair. Details remained sketchy. The attack, a coordinated effort, targeted multiple locations. Panic flooded the streets as citizens ran for cover. The aftermath was grim. The death toll climbed, each number a life extinguished, a family shattered. The attack on New Orleans served as a stark reminder, in the interconnected world, nowhere is truly safe. The world watched in horror. The news, a relentless stream of images and updates, brought the tragedy into living rooms across the globe. The attack on New Orleans was not just an assault on a city, it was an attack on the very idea of peace and security. The question on everyone's mind was, could something have been done to prevent this? In the wake of tragedy, we search for answers, we search for ways to prevent such horrors from happening again. Artificial intelligence, once a futuristic concept, is now stepping into the forefront of this battle. It offers a glimmer of hope in the fight against terrorism, a shield against future attacks. AI's power lies in its ability to analyze vast amounts of data. This data, often hidden in plain sight, can hold the key to identifying potential threats. Social media posts, online forums, even seemingly innocuous searches can reveal patterns, ideologies, and connections that human analysts might miss. AI algorithms can sift through this digital haystack, flagging keywords, phrases, and behavioral patterns that raise red flags. They can connect the dots, identifying individuals or groups radicalizing online, planning attacks, or communicating with known terrorist organizations. This early detection is crucial. It gives law enforcement agencies a head start, allowing them to intervene before threats materialize into violence. The promise of AI is not just about reactive measures. It's about prevention. It's about creating a world where attacks like the one in New Orleans are not just anticipated but actively prevented. The rise of AI has ushered in a new era of surveillance. Cities around the world are deploying AI-powered cameras that can do more than just record. These intelligent systems can analyze faces, recognize suspicious activities, and even detect emotions. Imagine a network of cameras monitoring a public space. These cameras are not just passive observers. They are constantly analyzing the scene, looking for anomalies, for individuals exhibiting unusual behavior, for objects left unattended. They can track multiple targets simultaneously, alerting authorities in real time if they detect anything amiss. AI can also analyze other data streams. Traffic cameras can be used to detect vehicles associated with suspicious individuals. License plate readers can track movements and identify patterns. Even social media data can be integrated, providing a more comprehensive picture of potential threats. This level of surveillance raises concerns about privacy. Where do we draw the line between security and freedom? It's a debate that societies around the world are grappling with as AI becomes more sophisticated and ubiquitous. Section 4. The long arm of the law, AI, and predictive policing. AI is not just changing the way we monitor our cities, it's also transforming the way we police them. Predictive policing, a controversial but increasingly popular application of AI, uses algorithms to forecast where and when crimes are likely to occur. By analyzing historical crime data, socioeconomic factors, and even weather patterns, AI can generate heat maps that highlight high-risk areas. Law enforcement agencies can then deploy resources more effectively, increasing patrols in areas identified as potential hotspots for criminal activity. AI can also be used to analyze criminal records, identifying individuals at high risk of re-offending. This information can be used to inform parole decisions, target interventions, and even personalize rehabilitation programs. However, critics argue that predictive policing can perpetuate existing biases. If the data used to train the algorithms is skewed, it can lead to discriminatory outcomes, disproportionately targeting marginalized communities. Section 5. The two faces of AI between security and freedom. The potential of AI to prevent terrorist attacks is undeniable, but this potential comes at a price. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, we must confront the ethical dilemmas it poses. The most pressing concern is privacy. The line between security and surveillance is becoming increasingly blurred. How much data are we willing to sacrifice in the name of safety? Who gets to access this data and how is it used? These are not easy questions and there are no simple answers. Another concern is the potential for bias and discrimination. AI algorithms are only as good as the data they are trained on. If this data reflects existing biases, the AI systems will inherit and perpetuate these biases, leading to unfair and discriminatory outcomes. The challenge is to harness the power of AI while safeguarding our fundamental rights. We need to develop ethical frameworks, regulations, and oversight mechanisms that ensure AI is used responsibly and transparently. Section 6, A Safer Tomorrow, Navigating the Future of AI Security. The attack on New Orleans was a stark reminder of the world's vulnerabilities, but it also ignited a sense of urgency, a call to action to explore every avenue to prevent such tragedies in the future. AI, with its ability to analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and predict behavior, offers a powerful tool in this fight. It can be our eyes and ears, alerting us to threats before they materialize. It can be our shield, protecting us from those who seek to do us harm. But AI is not a silver bullet, it's a double-edged sword. As we embrace its potential, we must also be mindful of its limitations. We must be vigilant in addressing the ethical concerns, ensuring that security does not come at the expense of freedom. The future of security is a delicate balancing act. As we navigate this uncharted territory, we must proceed with caution, wisdom, and a deep commitment to our shared humanity. Only then can we hope to create a world where cities like New Orleans can once again be sanctuaries of peace, music, and joy.